What an absolute joy to get. What an absolute gift from the heavens. On Christmas Eve, you know, blessed of all days. This is a Grayzone article, okay? By the way, from, among others, Max Blumenthal. Okay, this is yesterday, all right? So, leaked files expose serious psyops, veteran astroturfing Breadtube star to counter COVID restriction critics. Now, I'm going to save you a bit of time and brain power. This title is bullshit and it means nothing, and there's nothing interesting here at all. Seriously, there's nothing interesting here. I promise you there's nothing interesting here. It's just, they don't like breadtubers because they're not red fascists, and they don't like Russia that much, so they just don't like them. At one point here, they literally call Sean a CIA op because he pointed out Jimmy Dore lies. Hold on. Then there's Sean, a British breadtuber whose recent attack on left-wing political comedian Jimmy Dore's criticism of government COVID restrictions contained echoes of the challenging pseudoscience project prepared for Thorne by intelligence-related outfits. Sean's arguments relied heavily on statements by official experts in U.S. government bodies like the FDA and CDC. While Dore has been limited by YouTube's sweeping speech code, Sean's viral video appears to have benefited from an algorithmic boost. I've said this before, but the Grayzone types talk about the CIA the same way Nazis talk about Jews. Literally. Like, identically. Anytime anything that they don't like happens, it's due to the nefarious, like, machinations of, you know, people from behind the scenes. It's one-to-one. There's not a difference at all. And given how right-wing the Grayzone is, honestly, they might just mean the same group, you know. Sean's statements relied heavily on like U.S. State Department sources just pointing out that Jimmy Dore lied about the contents of the article he was reading. Like the evidence that Jimmy Dore was lying was contained within the article that Jimmy Dore was citing right there. But wow, Grayzone sounds like RT but dumber. They're politically aligned, and yes, the Grayzone is significantly stupider. But hold on, we're not here to talk about Skullboy. Love me this, okay? Oh my god. Other popular Breadtube figures include Vaush, a video gamer from Beverly Hills, California, named, not kidding, Ian Koshinsky. This was co-written by Blumenthal. This is their journalistic prowess. Koshinsky. That's not how you spell my name. This is them at full brain power right here. Okay, this is them with all fucking the gearbox is turned up. Okay, the fucking turbines are spinning. This is them at full power. All right, or maybe they're just taking things to the logical conclusion of everyone misspelling my Vaush name and just misspelling my actual name. Known for his superficial understanding of Marxism, which links to a Caleb Maupin tweet with 167 likes. Crude invective against Trump supporters, they disappear or we all do, based, by the way. And then, here, get it. Female high school athletes who complain about being forced to compete against biological males. Sorry you fucking suck, dumb bitch. By the way, it's just making me look just tremendous here. I really couldn't have asked for a better, kick. And imprisoned journalist Julian Assange. I want Assange to die in a CIA black site just because it would trigger all the worst people on Twitter. And it worked. I got Greenwald, I got the ratioed tweets. I have a Grayzone article with this now. Fucking incredible. I got a debate out of it too. It worked phenomenally. I'll do it again. I'll say something more inflammatory in the future. Watch me, okay? I'll say wild shit. I don't care. I'm off Twitch. The fucking rails are off now. The self-described libertarian socialist has earned the moniker Vaush Limbaugh from his critics, which I swear to God I have never heard before this article. I've never heard this. Okay, and then of course we have a tweet. Groundbreaking journalism. Breaking news: trigger warning. Small brain pro CIA Vaush advocates for the torture of Julian Assange in a sad attempt to earn those who support him. And then, okay, this isn't contained in the article, but known Twitter user no, was it no nothing or no something? Fuck. It was no nothing, right? No nothing, yeah. Here we go. Okay. So by my critics, using Vaush Limbaugh, they meant this guy. Look at this. This guy right here is a champion. Okay? Look at him. One man fighting a lone war against the Vaushite plague, bringing down the hammer on Vaush Limbaugh, as in his own words. Um, Good to see Vaush Limbaugh catching on. Would be unfortunate if that started trending instead. I love. Hey, that's a nice name you've got. It would be a shame if my catchy invective were to go viral instead. You know, and it's got some guys behind them with like their phones out, smacking it against their palms. It's adding me, shoe, getting it shoe. Also, a response to you calling Blumenthal retarded. Oh yeah, of course, naturally. Oh yeah, this was here, let me see if I can find the original tweet. It's very powerful stuff, you know. The discourse that takes place over here on Twitter. Let me see if I can find this right here. I tweeted a lot yesterday. Why did I tweet so much on Christmas Eve? That's not a Vaush move, to be honest with you. Oh, here we go. Okay. So here was the tweet that they put out the article, and I passed along a message to them. Um to constructively critique their content. Um, oh yeah, and then someone replied to that. You're such a cunt. Now I know what that V stands for. Vaush vagina. And you got it from your days as Irish laddie when your mom told you to get off your video games and go Vaush your vagina in her retarded Polish accent. Then I stopped being on Twitter after that, of course, because they got me good. I lost, What am I? What am I to do? You go Vaush your vagina. Are you so calm about shit like this? I'm not calm. It's funny. I'm not even remotely calm. It's fucking hysterical. You mean like calm, like not mad? How can I possibly be mad about this shit? Fucking, I listen. I've said this before, where the problems we experience really scale to the level of stuff that we're dealing with. Like 2 years ago, I would get really upset if like one or two people on Twitter were being really mean to me, and now I can laugh off journalists being fucking dumbasses. But it's really a proportional thing, you know what I mean? And it does help, and I gotta say, it does wonders for my ego that the people who dislike me are fucking lunatics. Okay, it does make me feel good that the rabid anti me crowd is insane, and that lets me really, really water off wax paper. It's good stuff. I need to get more Grayzone articles about me, honestly. I have actually never met, and I'm not kidding here, I've never met a group easier to bait than the Jimmy Dore types. There is no group that nothing else, seriously. Woke scolds, I'm not kidding. Compared to the Jimmy Dore Grayzone types, woke scolds are like stoic masters of comedy. They're like, stone-faced irony savvy masters of social awareness. The far right, you can make bait posts about interracial breeding or whatever. They usually don't fall for it. Actually, they're quite good about not taking the bait very often. But the Grayzone, Assadist, Jimmy Dore, whatever types are like, like they're the human equivalent of like a dog with rabies, which I guess would be a human with rabies, because we can also get rabies, which is by the way, a lethal conditions, by the way.